Thank you for coming to the Pest Shop. Today we're going to give you an animal trapping class. Basically, when we're trapping animals, we like to use a humane live trap. This one is made by Safeguard. We're going to talk about 3 different sizes today. This is what we call the small size. It's 18 inches long, 5 inches across, 5 inches high. This is the type of trap that we use for squirrels or rats. And the way we would bait this trap is we would take a corn cob, portion of a corn cob, and then we're going to go in a little bit later our trapping bait. We make 2 different types of bait. We make a sweet bait, and we also make a nutty bait. And what it is, it took me about 5 years to perfect this recipe, but it is so odoriferous. The animals, when you put this on a corn cob, I mean, their eyeballs open up looking, trying to get into this trap because it's so effective. So what I do is I smear a little paste on that, and then after the trap is set, we'll stick this in the back behind the trip pan. And that's what I like about this line of traps, is the trip pan is 3/4 of the way in. So when your target animal comes in and he hits the trip pan, what's going to happen is that door is going to go off and he can't back out because he's already committed to the trap. So he touches that, the door closes. Then what happens, usually he'll eat at this, so this corn cob will go in. And then when we want to go to release the animal, what's nice is you don't have to open the front door. It's one of those type of traps where you can lift the back door off and then he runs out. You have a very low chance of getting scratched, whereas if we had to do it from the front, you just wouldn't want to do that. So this is the size of trap that we would use for squirrel or rats. If we're going to be trapping squirrels, we're going to want to put the trap on the outside of the house, not the inside of the house. The 3 areas where we trap squirrels are fences, roof lines, or trees. If we want to catch a larger animal, then we go to this size trap here. This one is, again, made by the same manufacturer, and this would be a trap that we would use for rabbits, or we would use for skunks, or we might even use it for small opossums. But then lately we've been getting a lot of calls in for people that have got raccoons, armadillos, or wild cats. And again, it's the same type of setup, but this is extra reinforced, so if we catch an armadillo, he's not going to tear this trap up. And one little feature that I like to talk about in this trap is that when it's beefed up extra reinforcement, if we have a raccoon that gets in there and he tries to grab that up, an inferior size trap, he's going to ruin it and it's not going to work. Where this trap will last, I've had one now that I've been using for 10 years and it's just like the day I bought it. It's excellent. So this type of trap, if we're going for raccoons, we're probably going to use the 3 tricks that I've learned. I start off with sardines and oil. If that doesn't work, fried chicken. They love fried chicken. And the third thing is pizza. What do people throw away in garbage? Is pizza. And that's what they smell, they'll go in. But also, when we're trapping with the larger animals, we want to secure the bait. So what's nice about this trap is I can stick it at the edge of a table. I can put my bait, whatever it is, sardines, pizza, chicken, and I wire it down. That way the animal has to work at it, and he has a greater chance of touching the trip pan and setting the trap off. So what we can do here is we can either sell you the traps or we can rent you a trap. Another nice feature about these traps by Safeguard is they have a metal plate up here so that when we're picking up the animal, we have less chance of getting scratched by that animal. And, you know, if you'd like to find out how to be featured as a master trapper, you can go to our website or go to our Facebook page and we'll give you all the information there.